Hello, my name is Lane Edwards. Today I'm going to be talking about the serve. The serve must be underhand. The paddle contact of the ball must be below the server's waist. The serve is initiated with at least 1 foot behind the baseline. Neither foot may make contact with the baseline or court until after the ball is struck. The serve is made diagonally across court and must land within the confines of the opposite diagonal corner. Only one serve attempt is allowed, except in the event of a let.
Line calls. A ball contacting any line except the non-volley zone line on a serve is considered in. A serve contacting the non-volley zone line is short and a fault.
Fault. A fault is any action that stops play because of a rule violation. A fault by the receiving team results in a point for the serving team. A fault by the serving team results in the server's loss of a serve or a side out. A fault occurs when a serve does not land within the confines of receiving court. The ball is hit into the net, the serve, or any return. The ball is volleyed before a bounce has occurred on each side. The ball is hit out of bounds. A ball is volleyed from the non-volley zone. A ball bounces twice before being struck by the receiver. A player's clothing or any part of the player's paddle touches the net or the net post when the ball is in play. There is a violation of a service rule. A ball in play strikes a player or anything the object is wearing or carrying. A ball in the play strikes any permanent object before bouncing on the court.
When the ball is served, the receiving team must let it bounce before returning, and then the serving team must let it bounce before returning. Thus, two bounces. After the ball has bounced once in each team's court, both teams might either volley the ball, hit the ball before it bounces, or play it off a bounce ground stroke. The double bounce rule eliminates the serve and volley advantage and extends rallies.
The non-volley zone is the court area within 7 feet of both sides of the net. Volleying is prohibited within the non-volley zone. This rule prevents players from executing smashes from a position within the zone. It is a fault if, when volleying the ball, the player steps into the non-volley zone, including the line, or when the player's momentum causes them or anything they are wearing or carrying to touch the non-volley zone, including its associated lines. It is a fault if, after volleying, a player is carried by momentum into or touches the non-volley zone, even if the volleyed player is declared dead before this happens. A player may legally be in the non-volley zone anytime other than when volleying a ball. The non-volley zone is commonly referred to as the kitchen.
You already know who I am. So, this is a serving sequence. Both players on the serving doubles team have the opportunity to serve and score points until they commit a fault. The first serve of each side out is made from the right-hand court. If a point is scored, the server switches sides, and the server initiates the next serve from the left-hand court. As a subsequent points are scored, the server continues switching back and forth until a fault is committed and the first server loses the serve. When the first server loses the serve, the partner then serves from their correct side of the court, except for the first service sequence of the game. The second server continues serving until his team commits a fault and loses the serve to the opposing team. Once the service goes to the opposition at side out, the first serve is from the right-hand court, and both players on that team have the opportunity to serve and score points until their team commits 2 faults. In singles, the server serves from the right-hand court when his or her score is even, from the left when the score is odd.
Determining serving team. Player play rock, paper, scissors to determine who will serve first.
Scoring. Both partners will serve first before the other opponents can serve. Points are only scored by the serving team, and games are normally played to 11 points, and you have to win by 2.